As you saw in the description, I'm going to be talking about how to step past this to reach success. I'm sure you're wondering what this is. Fear of failure. Okay, so I have this little story to tell you. I'm doing a mom boot camp this week. It's been absolutely awesome. I have like 4 or 5 other friends who joined me, and there's been, I don't know, at least 30 women total who are doing this boot camp together. And it's just been awesome. So as part of this boot camp, it only cost $1 to join. And as part of it, we have the chance to win $100 if we can memorize the creed. So it was like the first or second day, my sister-in-law, Becky, memorized the creed. This thing is huge. It fills a full page. She memorized it and won $100. And I was like, I was already working on it. I was working on it. So that inspired me to keep working on it because like, wow, she did it. I can do that too. Which, just as a side note, when you do something, that inspires those around you to believe that they can do it too. So it's like a double win. It's a win for yourself and it's a win for others. So that's why doing things that lead to success is important. It's about more than just you. It's about more than just your success. So, yeah. So anyway, so back to this story. So, the first day, like before my sister-in-law had even, won the prize and inspired me, I recorded my voice speaking the creed. So I could listen to it over and over as I worked and say it along with it. And I used to be awesome at scripture memorization. I never did huge chunks though. I would do smaller pieces. And in recent years, whenever we memorize scripture, we put it to a song. My husband's like, you could put the creed to a song. And I'm like, well, I haven't exactly had time to sit down and put a full page of a creed to music. I mean, I've put Bible verses, like shorter verses together, but not like this huge creed. So I just kept listening to it, repeating it over and over. And last night, I just like printed it off because I had been using my phone, printed it off, read through all of it over and over, did it, just practiced. So today, when she asked if anybody had memorized it, nobody raised their hand. So I raised my hand and she's like, are you going to do it? And I said, I'm going to try, but I'm just so afraid I'm going to fail. And she was like, wait. Like, you're afraid you're going to fail? Why is failing a bad thing? Like, why is that a problem? And I was like, I don't know. I hadn't even thought about like why failure felt like a problem. And it's one of those things like, I should know. That's what we all tell ourselves. I should know that. Well, I do know that. But at that moment, I wasn't believing that. So she's like, well, go ahead. Give it your best shot. I got through like not even a quarter of it. And I couldn't remember the rest. So I failed. Was that okay? Was that okay that I failed? Everybody was like cheering for me because I tried. Even though, in more recent years, I've struggled with memorizing things. Sometimes my brain feels like a typewriter, and as long as it's right in front of me, I'm fine. But then the second it's off my screen, it's gone. And that's something that's bothered me a lot. And I've actually received personal coaching on. And so instead of viewing my brain as a typewriter, I have been viewing my brain as a spreadsheet. It's all there and it's all right there where I can access it. So I failed today. I tried to say the creed from memory and I failed. That propelled me forward. I felt no shame. I felt guilt. I felt like, you know what? I'm glad I tried. I am really glad I tried. At least I tried and I didn't just sit there afraid of failure. So after that, I looked up 2 YouTube videos of how to memorize. The first one was okay, but it was more how to memorize like a list of a few words. The second one was how to memorize something really long. So this afternoon, Edwin and I sat down. That was part of our schoolwork is he and I were following this method. We watched the video together. We followed the method and we worked on memorizing this creed, because it's not just a creed for moms. It is a creed for life, like for success. So I am having it playing and like saying it around the kids because I want them. Remember, it's not just about my success. It's not even about the $100 I'm going to win in this boot camp if I'm able to recite the creed. It's not even about that. It's like, I want to be able to memorize things. I want to be able to memorize things. And that starts with believing that I can. So, failure is what keeps you from success. How do you beat failure? I know this is a longer video today, but that's because it's full of all kinds of juicy meat. Whenever you hear somebody else's story, then you have something to relate to. That's why I told you my story today, because you have a story and you had something that you needed to be able to relate to me on. Okay? So, how do you beat the fear of failure? Just do it. Just try. Just do the thing. And realize it's okay if you fail. It's literally okay. Like, you have to have failures. Like 90% of the time, something has to fail before it succeeds. So, allow yourself to fail. Are you okay with allowing yourself to fail? I mean, it sounds like, oh, I'm okay with failing, but are you really? Are you really? And so you have to shift your mindset about that. You have to believe that it's okay to fail. And until you believe that, then you won't try anything. So, first you have to believe that it's okay to fail. And then second, you just have to try something. You literally just have to do it. If you feel like you could never get up early, like part of this boot camp is 5 a.m. every day. 5 a.m. every day. That's the earliest I've ever set my alarm for, ever. And you just have to prove it to yourself. If I can get up at 5 a.m. every day, what else is possible for me? If I can do that for 5 days of a challenge, what does that make possible? So start with small things, small steps that build your confidence, and just baby step your way forward. If you're wanting to start your own business, if you're wanting to become a life coach, I'm coaching some people right now that they want to become a life coach. And we're coaching to give them that confidence, and we're saying, hey, do this first, do this. You're going to build your confidence and you're going to realize your full potential. So I'm going to get off of here. So this isn't a 20-minute live. And I just wanted to share that with you. So I want you to type out some words that jumped out to you. What words did you catch? Did you catch failure? Did you catch success? Did you catch just try? Did you catch it's okay to fail? What did you guys catch? And then second of all, what are you afraid of failing at? Are you afraid of failing as a spouse, a parent of small children, a parent of grown children, a child, as a son or a daughter? What are you afraid to fail at? Will you be vulnerable? I'm vulnerable. Will you? Have a great day.